Hey, what's up, everybody? Bro Trio here, and I did the unthinkable. I bought Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. This has been getting a lot of flack for costing money, period. It cost $10. It should have been a pack-in game with the Switch 2. I will say that, like, it definitely is 10 times the price of what it should have been. Like, I could see maybe like $4.99 being a little bit better, but like $10, like, there's literally a tech demo section in it. It's just there to demonstrate the tech. Like, it is, I'm not upset I bought it, because it's only $10. I will say that, but it kind of is not great. Like, it is just, it's almost like, you go to, like, take a cooking class or something. Like, you pay $10 and then you learn a few recipes and stuff like that. This is just teaching you about the Switch 2, which I will say it's kind of slightly worth the price for that aspect of it. If you know next to nothing about technology, they teach you, like, what HDRR is, like VRR, what all the acronyms mean. Like, high dynamic range is HDR. It's really just like the difference between, like, lighting effects for, like, explosions and stuff. That's what they showcase. It's an explosion in Breath of the Wild, and it's really interesting the way they do it, but it is so bland. Like, you get these weirdo characters that are just, like, very minimalist. Like, they don't have eyes or mouths. Like, some might have glasses, but they're just blank slabs of people skirting around on this gigantic Switch 2. Or maybe they're microscopic. Maybe they're in here right now. I have no way of knowing that. But it does teach you a little bit about it and everything. So, I don't know what else. Actually, I guess because I do make these videos, I may actually use this knowledge more than most would. But ultimately, that's who it's for. Like, if you really want to know about the Switch 2, like, go for it. If not, definitely skip it. I went in, I was like, you know what? Astrobot was full of whimsy. That taught me so much about the PlayStation 5. Nintendo has a massive back catalog of charming franchises that they could have just thrown all over this place. Like, for God's sake, Wario is a game developer in WarioWare. Like, throw his ass on it. But yeah, Welcome Tour, it's got some interesting games in it. Like, one is just like, hey, well, set out the kickstand. What angle is that? And you gotta guess it. It's like, put it at a 45-degree angle. And then I do this, and it's like, hey, bitch, that's 170 degrees. That is nowhere near 45 degrees. So it's got some unique mini games like that. Again, teaches you a lot about the console. But I don't need to know where the rubber feet are, and, like, interesting to know the Joy-Con grip has feet so it can stand up, and the Switch dock has, like, 1 foot with a smooth surface only on one but not all three, so that way if you step on a cord, then it will slide a little bit instead of just tipping the whole thing over. Kinda interesting, but ultimately kind of just a very, like, self-indulgent, like, pat on the back to Nintendo, just be like, this is cool as shit, and here's why. And it's like, I would have never noticed any part of that if I hadn't seen any of this. But yeah, ultimately, relatively inoffensive game. It's hard to say, like, how good it is, because a lot of it's just learning. So maybe just watch someone play it. Like, save yourself $10. Like, you're not missing much. with these tech demos. Like, yeah, it's cool that the Joy-Cons can play music and stuff again, but, you know, is anyone ever even going to use that? Like, the only two Switch 1 games I could think of that utilized that was, like, Kirby Star Allies did it in that one section of that last level in the game, and then, like, Golf Story kind of had, like, a cool out-of-bounds sound effect with the Joy-Cons, different for water or turf or grass or rough or whatever. But, like, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to utilize it, so it's cool that it's there, but, like, if no one does anything with it, what's the point of it being cool? And that's my thoughts on Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I mean, I would give it, like, I don't know, like, 5 or 6, like, especially towards the end. Good God almighty. Like, you go from areas A through L, so that's a hefty chunk of change. To experience all of it, you basically need all the accessories too, which is, you know, pretty costly. So it's only $10, but it's actually like, you know, $2,000 because you need a TV that can see HDR, 4K, 120 FPS. You need the cables, you need the Pro Controller, you need all this and that. But you can't beat the game without experiencing all that. So, like, you can beat the entire game. The whole game is just get stamps. Like, it's not anything cool. Like, it could have been framed so much better. Like, I don't know what as. Like, but yeah, it's just ultimately kind of a big missed opportunity. And Nintendo just kind of drawing negative attention to themselves by not packaging it in. Because if they packaged it in, no one would even care. They're like, yeah, it kind of is lame, but hey, it's free. Now it's just like, hey, it's kind of lame, but it's $10. Like, yeah, not much, but I don't know. I still think, compared to Switch 1, I would recommend Switch 2 Welcome Tour over, like, 1-2 Switch, I think. But Welcome Tour doesn't have multiplayer either. So 1-2 Switch has the fun factor, but Welcome Tour I enjoyed more. As weird as that is to say. But yeah, it's also way cheaper than 1-2 Switch. So I don't regret that as much. But yeah, don't get Welcome Tour unless you desperately need to know it. I would just watch people play it if you really want to know it, but don't want to spend the $10 on it. And I am really interested to see, with all these teardown videos, how accurate the insides are. Like, can you actually take apart the Joy-Cons while looking at Welcome Tour and see, like, oh yeah, there's the motherboard, there's the vibration thingy. Where's the gyroscope in it? Oh, it's here. Like, is it accurate to take stuff apart that way? I'm really anxious to find out. So if you're a teardown video watching this, let me know, because that would be interesting to know. But that's Welcome Tour. Kinda thumbs down, thumbs up. Kinda cool, kinda not. Right in the middle. I'm settling on a 5 out of 10. I wouldn't bother. But if you really want to, go for it. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do.